Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a new pick a card read that I've made for you. This time it's how are they feeling about you. So if you want to know how your person is feeling about you, then keep on watching this. I've made 3 readings here, the crystal, the flower, and the shell. And for each one of them, I've done a deeper dive as well. That's an extended reading to go with it. And so if you find that it is your situation or could be a situation, you might want to get that. And in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with things emotionally, whether there's some action that you need to take, a reframe that's needed, or something to let go of and heal, that kind of thing. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out along with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well if you want to get that. And so you can also find your fast forward links to your reading in the comments and in the description box below. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal, this rose quartz? Would you like the flower, frangipani, or the shell? You take your pick now, follow your intuition, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like down below on this video. It really helps me out, as does your comments as well. So leave me a comment once you get into your video, how it's resonating with you and all of that. Thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support. It really helps me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. You make this channel what it is. And if you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week. I do a daily energy update for the collective, and I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there. So take your pick right now, and I will see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Let's find out, how do they feel about you right now? Let's see. So as always, crystals, is going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. In the extended reading, I want to go into guidance for you. So guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with this emotionally, whether there's something that you need to take action on or do or heal or let go of to get into or to progress this forward. And also guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out along with timelines, possible timelines for all of that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, you'll find a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's get your cards out. How are they feeling about you right now? Rare knowledge. They know something. They know something. I feel like it's an intuitive thing. They know something about you. Intuitively, they've got this connection with you, and they know something about you. Even if things haven't been said by you to them, they know. They know. I'll just keep on hearing that. They know. They know. Tell us more then. 3 of these. Gratitude. They're grateful for you. Purification. They're having to let go of something. And majesty, they really honor you. So they're grateful for you, but they're having to purify something at the moment, purify their life, get on track with something, maybe release an addiction or a person, and just sort stuff out in their lives because they're really honoring you and they don't want to move forward until they've sorted this thing out. So they've got a bit of garbage is what I just heard. They've got a bit of garbage in their life. That might be putting it a bit strongly. But they've got something that is really in, and they don't want to bring that into your life. And so I feel like there's an element of protection here, that they are honoring you by not bringing some garbage into your life. That Majesty card is a very good one. They really respect you enough to sort something out first. So 9 of Wands, they are wounded right now. They are healing from something. They're going through some kind of a heartbreak situation. It's not easy for them right now. And it's not about you. Yes, you might be a trigger for them in all of this. You might have triggered them to be in this or to want to move forward with whatever they're dealing with at the moment. But it's kind of heartbreaking for them at the moment. So even if your person's got a smile on their face at the moment, then it's not how they're feeling on the inside. They're wounded. And I don't feel like it's wounding from you either. I feel like it's wounding from whatever this garbage thing is in their life. You know, whether they're really having trouble in their work at the moment, or with finances, or they're having trouble with an ex, or with the children. And they've got something that's really tricky in their lives at the moment, and it's wounding them. Like, they're really going through it emotionally, is what I'm getting now. The planning. So the planning to come, their approach to you, the planning their approach to you, is what I was getting there. The Five of Swords, but they're all in this chaos and conflict at the moment. They've got a lot going on in their lives. And Queen of Swords. So they're having to, like, have boundaries to you. They're having to push you away, in a way, is what I'm getting there from the Queen of Swords. They're having to push you away, even though they don't want to right now. They're having to, because they're honouring you so much that they don't want to bring this garbage into your life too. They want to get sorted out first. So Nine of Wands, but this is a wounded warrior. This is they're really not okay right now. They might be going through a lot, like a big transition in their lives. Ten of Voices, yeah, there it is. And the Seven of Voices, deception. There is deception. There is painful endings that are going on in their life at the moment, and they're really not okay. Like, I'm getting that they're probably shielding that from you because of these cards. They want to protect you from that. They're not letting you in on that. But yeah, they're really going through it at the moment. They really are. And so if your person isn't coming forward at the moment, it's because of this. They've got an element in their life that is not good. So someone is like ripping them off at work or in their business, or they're having the business stolen from them, or an ex is causing a lot of trouble in their life, or the child is going through a lot of trouble at the moment. There's deception involved in it. They want to keep you out of that, is what I'm getting here. They don't want to bring that into your life because they're really honoring your energy here. So someone's definitely deceiving them or trying to. It's divine timing for that. So I feel like something needed to blow up in their lives. Now, you may have been a catalytic kind of a factor in that. So you could have been a catalyst, and brought it to the fore. It's like they need to sort this out now to move towards you. They realise that. And so this might have been something that they were putting off and off and off and off, instead of dealing with it, and now they're having to deal with it. Three of Pentacles, but they're planning their approach to you. They are planning. So they do want to be with you. They see a future, is what I just heard there. They see a future with you. But look at all of this heartbreak here. That's where they're at right now. They're planning, but they can't take action on it at the moment, not while they're in the state that they're on. They're just not ready. Not emotionally ready for it yet because of everything that's going on. They can't add to an already full bucket of emotional stuff. They're planning, but so heartbroken about what's going on. I feel like someone in their life is revealing their true colors, whether it's someone that they're working with or an ex, and it's tricky for them. They do want this new day though, and the ancient wisdom, again, I'm getting that they've got an intuitive knowing about you. And so, yes, they do want this new day. They're planning on that, but they're just in so much heartbreak at the moment. They just can't. They just can't. And you might have noticed, if you look deep below the surface, I think on surface level they'll seem happy, but if you look deeper than that, I think your person, you'll notice that they're really going through it right now. They're putting on a good front, but the Five of Swords, they've got a lot of chaos and conflict in their life here. A full plate is what I just heard. The Four of Emotions. Ace of Material. So they want to give you this big offer, but right now, they can't. Right now, they're in this. There's a cup of love to offer there, but they're having to focus on the three that are gone, They're clearing up their life, and it's causing a lot of conflict. It feels to me like it's something that they didn't face up to because they knew it was going to be like this. They knew there's going to be a lot of conflict about it once they faced up to it. Now they're facing up to it. They've been putting this off for years, is what I just heard. Shit is hitting the fan for them right now. But they want to give you this big offer. Like, they're going through it for good reason. Let's put it that way. And I do feel like you're probably the catalyst in this more and more. Because if we're talking about, say, a marriage breaking up or them having to sort it out with their ex, and sort out those financial things or whatever it is, and that has caused the chaos. They were putting that off, but it's because you've come into their life. They've got this rare knowledge about you, so they've got this intuitive knowing about you, and they're like, well, to move forward, I need to address this stuff in my life now, even though it's going to be messy, and it is messy. So the cards that are about you here and how they feel about you, it's this Three of Pentacles. They want to come in with a big offer here, and the Ace of Materials. I'm not picking up that any of this. Nine of Wands, Ten of Voices, Seven of Voices, Three of Voices, Five of Swords, all of that crap. I'm not getting that any of that is about you, but that it's a block between them and coming towards you. Slow but steady. They're dealing with it. They're dealing with that chaos and conflict slowly and steadily. They just need to hang on in there. So Queen of Swords, they're having to hold back from you at the moment. They're having to have boundaries to you at the moment. So they could be saying no to you and stuff like that. And that might hurt you. Got boundaries to you at the moment. What's this about? Five of Inspiration, practicing. Ooh, a ton of emotions. Happily ever after. Putting that into practice. There's things that they're doing so that they can move toward this happily ever after with you. They're seeing you as the Empress, and they want to choose you. So you're definitely their choice, and they want the happily ever after with you, but they've got things to put into practice first. They've got changes to make first to have this. So this is really good because the Empress is that card, or the manifesting this, and they're seeing you as the Empress. So that's similar to that Majesty card that came out before. They've got a lot of love and respect for you here. And they're respecting you so much that they're doing this first. The choices. They're putting that work in first. So right now they're having to push you away. But they do choose you. What's behind this? Self-love. They're having to put themselves first at the moment. They're having to get themselves to a place of this self-love. Of sorting their life out first, sorting themselves out first. Now, you might have modeled that self-love to them. They might be going like, well, Crystal's my person, and they're really loving themselves. And what am I doing in my life? I'm putting up with this and that and this deception and all of this heartbreak stuff. And instead of facing it. Years is what I'm being told. They've not been dealing with this stuff for years, and so it's big. And they were scared of facing it too. So how are they feeling about you, crystals? Okay, now we know what's going on with them. Let's get to the feelings. How are they feeling about you? You know, it might just be difficult for them to feel about you at the moment. There might be a fantasy in their minds just to have a bit of an out, a bit of a break from everything that's going on here. I think a majority of their feelings here are going to be about the heartbreak, the wounding, all of this, the deception, the chaos and conflict. This says, beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, like I was saying, that I was getting that you've shown them self-love, you're self-loving yourself, and they realize that they need to do that too. But from this, I'm getting that they're a little bit obsessed with you, and they really admire you, but they're not yet realizing that they're all of those things too. This is someone whose self-esteem isn't quite up there yet because of the stuff that they're going through. I feel like once they've gone through this stuff and the dust settles, I think then they're going to have to do the self-love thing and bring them, recover from that. They're doing a little bit of that at the moment, but they're right in the thick of it at the moment, so they're not at the other end yet to be able to recover from it. This person, it's going to take them time. It's going to take them time. But yeah, there's kind of an adoration here of you, and they're not realizing that they've got those same qualities in themselves. They just can't see it at the moment because they feel that they've made bad decisions for themselves. They see you making good decisions for yourself, and they're not in the same place. They don't feel like they're good enough for you at the moment. And it feels that that's true. I mean, the conditions that they've got around them, they haven't been facing up to things. But they are now. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this tough cycle that they're in at the moment, it is approaching the end of that now. So they're getting there. They are getting there. What else? So they've got this adoration, almost bordering on obsession with you, because they're just seeing you as incredible. past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So this is what's going on for the moment. They're having to release the past before they can move towards you. And it's to free their heart up properly, to transform their heart space so that they can love properly. Again. Love again. You've got a palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So they see this with you. They see that they can have this stability with you and security and permanence. They're seeing this as a long-term relationship with you. Well, they're seeing you as the Emperor, so they're seeing you as marriage material here. They can see that they'll grow with you as well, and it'll endure. So you're on the same page as each other. And the hoping is what I just heard. I don't feel like they've asked you that, but I do feel like you're on the same page. Intuitively, they know that. They're picking that up. They see how flexible you are as well. They admire that quality in you. You might have had many different experiences in your life and be very flexible. They like that about you. Again, I'm being brought back to this. They've got the same qualities as you. It's just they're feeling a little bit behind at the moment because they've let something faster in their life instead of dealing with it. So sabotage and rebuilding, this is what they're doing at the moment. The hammer, they're having to, those past sabotages they didn't deal with all those years back when they should have done, when they could have done, let's put it that way. Now they're being persistent and working on it. Now they're like breaking it apart with the hammer here. It's almost, I think, they're in a tower moment at the moment, but it's self-inflicted, that they are the one that's thrown the spanner in the works there. I'm breaking it down here. A previous sabotage. Probably being interrogated at the moment as well by someone here. It's tricky energy for them right now. How else are they feeling about you? Beautiful uncaging. They're setting themselves free. They're setting their heart free. It's a beautiful uncaging, this process. Not great for you at the moment. I would say it's a lot of waiting for you at the moment, but they are uncaging their heart for you, so they're setting themselves free to be with you, because they want this Ace of Materials. They want to give you a big offer. When they come in, once they're ready, it's going to be a big offer. You know, they'll sweep you off your feet. They're serious. What else? Relationship is what they want. They want to be in a relationship with you. They see that you've got these solid foundations in a way. There's just something about you two, and you go together. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. They're trusting in it. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. So they are trusting in this. They want to have this relationship with you. In case you didn't know, because I really feel like they're not expressing that. Let's get a message out from their heart to your heart. A message from their heart to your heart. Well, 3 messages. Oh, have patience, they say. Oh, love is patient and kind always. They want to thank you for your patience as well that you're having with them. Be patient, I'm coming. They say, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, it's interesting because I think I was just getting this, they're putting up a front here and they're not kind of showing their emotions, even though they're very much in their emotions. They want you to do that, embrace your emotions. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. The sea is really strong. You're leading the way, you're inspiring them to do what they're doing at the moment. So I think this is a situation, crystals, where you are free and they're not free, and they're getting themselves free now, and you're inspiring them. They're realizing that you're similar and that you should be together, and you've got this strong connection, and they're like, whoa, I've got to get myself ready and to kind of follow crystal's lead in all of that, and get myself to the point where I can give them this big offer. There's a lot of love here, but certainly the feelings at the moment is a lot about what they're getting out of this painful ending that they're going through here, all this deception. They've really got not good energy around them, hey, at the moment. Poor thing. So if that sounds like it is your story, or could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for some guidance for you in this situation. What can you do about this? How can you handle this? Let's get you some guidance for that. Also guidance for you in this relationship once you're in it. Once they've come, what do you need to know about them? What do you need to know about yourself? How can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out along with timelines. So if you want that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments as well. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing, so you need to get your email address right. You will receive an email. It might end up in your inbox or your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that crystal on a device where you can look at PDFs and download that PDF, look at it, and it will have some information about the reading. It will have a special free offer for you there, a free gift, I mean, and a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video and you can watch it right away. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Let me know what this is all about for you. Is this your story? And thank you to all my subscribers. Your support of my channel is very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do a daily energy update for the collective every day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I also go live 3 times a week in Psychic Cafe. I'd love to see you in there. So good luck with all of this if this is where you're leaving me. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out how your person's feeling about you, flowers. Now, as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that, because in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you. Guidance for you in the situation that you find yourself in right now, whether you are dealing with this emotionally, whether there's some action you need to take, whether there's a reframe you need, the way that you're looking at it, whether there's something to heal and release, or all of that, whatever it is, your guidance for you right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well, once you guys are together, or your relationship with each other. Things you need to know about them, things you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out, along with timelines for that, or possible timelines for that anyway. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. Find a link to that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get some cards out about how they're feeling about you right now. How a flower's person feeling about them right now. The noble one, they think you do the right thing. They see you as like great. The noble one, having integrity. They look up to you. Yeah. They like what they see. A lot of respect for you with that noble one. Tell us more. How's Flower's person feeling about them? Passion. Very passionate about you. So it's not just that they look up to you and think you're a great person. They're also very passionate about you. So there's a very strong sexual connection between you both. They've got a passion for you. It's getting spicy. Tell us more. How Flower's person feeling about them? Strong mutual attraction between you both here. Oh, they think the world of you. They think the world of you. They think you're incredible. You are their world. Wow. And the Knight of Wands, passion again. So much sexual attraction, and they find you so much fun as well. You make them feel really good when they're around you. They might laugh a lot and feel lighter when they're around you. A lot of fun with you. You just make them feel really good. You light them up inside. I'm getting a giddy kind of feeling, like they might giggle a lot when they're around you. Chariot, they want to rush towards you. They've got this strong compulsion. It's not just the sexual side of things too, because of this noble one in the world. They think the world of you. Wow, this is incredible. Let's get one more for you. They see you as being so strong. They think you're so strong. And the Hierophant, so much to teach. They see you as like this spiritual being that has learned so many things in their life. They're just in awe of you. This person adores you. They see you as so strong, that you've learned from your lessons, who you've become from your life experience is just incredible. Wise, noble, strong. You're impressing them greatly. They think you're incredible. So they think the world of you. Tell us more about this. Let's milk this, shall we? Because this person really loves you. Or like lots of different aspects of you here. It's beautiful. The world. Why have we got the world card out here? You are their world. You're everything that they want. Everything that they want in the world. They just think, how did I get so lucky with flowers? Ooh, the star. So you are the wish fulfillment, the one that they've been wishing for their whole life. You are their world. 10 of inspiration. There is something for them to put down here, though. They've got burdens. This relationship could be a burden to them at the moment. Maybe they're not fully available for you right now. Bit of a burden to put down there. But yeah, it's very positive. They do want to be with you. You are the world to them. Everything that they've ever wished for there with the star. Very healing for them as well, this relationship. What's behind this? Unlimited possibilities. So they see unlimited possibilities. They have dreamed about being with you so much, and they just see so much abundance, so many possibilities, things that you can do together, a lot of fun. They want to build with you. They might even want to have a family with you here. You really fire them up. You make them feel so happy, so much joy. Wow. The Knight of Wands, and they're so passionate about you that this attraction, they want to just rush in towards you here and claim you. So much passion for you, yeah. So the sexual attraction is definitely there. But there's that, you make them feel so good. What's behind this? Retreat though, they're pulling back. They're not coming in to claim you right now. They want to because of all of this passion, but they're not. I wonder what that's about. They want to rush in, okay, with the Chariot. They're just like, victory, yes, this one. They're hoping that they don't miss out on you. Like, maybe they're having a slow approach here, and they're like, oh, I hope flowers don't get away from me kind of thing. They're manifesting you. They're so focused on coming in, they want to rush in there, and it feels like they can't at the moment because of this retreat card and because of that 10 of inspiration. There's some burdens that they need to put down first. But this is very positive. A very positive reading for you here. They are manifesting. Got sexual energy out with that, and changes. There's changes they need to make in their life, but that attraction that they've got for you, it takes them over. It's not just about that though. I mean, they're thinking the world of you as well, but it's a strong driving force, let's put it that way. This attraction that they've got for you is a strong driving force. They think you're incredible. They think that the experiences that you've had in your life have created this wonderful being that they've got in front of them, that they're just so impressed. They're so impressed with the wisdom that you've gained from it and the way that you are because of your life experiences. So I don't know if you've shared with them what you've been through in life. You make them so happy, their inner child happy. I was getting that, like the sparkle inside when they're with you. You make them feel great. They're suddenly happy. Suddenly happy when they're with you. The sun comes out. You're like this bright shining light to them. It's so sweet. They've got perception and movement into balance. So they're perceiving you like that, right? So that's the way that they look at you, but they do need to move themselves into balance first. So again, it's like each time there's a card that, like with this one, they think the world of you, you're every wish, unlimited possibilities with you, but they've got some burdens to put down. The Knight of Wands, they want to rush in, they've got all of this passion for you, but they're retreating from you. There's always a little kicker. There's a little sting in the tail here. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Chariot and the Magician, they want to rush in and manifesting you, sexual energy, but they've got a change to make in their life. There's always a little caveat to each of these rows here. The Hierophant strength, seeing you is so strong. It's having learned so much in your life, and you just sparkle. You're just sparkly. That's how they perceive you, but they need to move into balance first. So every time there's kind of an excuse of them not being ready yet, is what it feels like. But they are absolutely focused on you, and they're coming your way for sure. Like for sure. Tell me more. How they're feeling. How's Flowers feeling about you? How's Flowers person feeling about you, I mean? Yeah. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. They're thinking about you all the time. You're the last person they think of when you're going to sleep. You're the first thing on the mind in the morning. They're in a bit of a fantasy world about you a lot of the time, spiritually. So you're connecting on the 5D here. You're connecting in dreams and in their imagination. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. They're feeling like they're with you already. They just know that this is a sure thing. You're their beloved. You're the one for them. They know it. You're everything, the world to them. You're the one that they've been waiting for their whole life. They know it. It might have been a love at first sight thing as well, or a soul recognition at first sight thing. You've got a very strong connection with this person. A spiritual connection. Wouldn't surprise me if you had past lives with this person. They might be aware of that. They might not be aware of that. They're just aware of how they feel when they're around you, which is incredible. Oh, I don't know which one it is. All of them could apply. You don't have to give me less than that. Please, guides. How are they feeling about you? Flowers. It's time to release negativity. So they have something to release. So that you're this positive, bright, shiny thing in their lives, but they, burdens to release here. They're having to retreat their energy. They've got changes. They need to move into balance there, and there it is again. They need to release the negativity. So when they're with you, they're like feeling shiny, bright, fantastic. When they're thinking about you and dreaming about you, same. And then in their life, they turn around and there's something not good there. There's something that they need to release. It's negative. They've got a negative thing going on in their life at the moment. They need to release that. Don't want to bring that into your life. You're just this shiny thing. So they want to be shiny thing too and come at you like a shiny thing. Willingness. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. So they are willingly giving up what it is that they're giving up. They're putting these burdens down. They're willing to do that, to be with you. They're compromising in their life now and they're sorting stuff out for you. You might be aware of that. You might not be aware of that. But the cards say it. So it must be true. Tell us more. How are they feeling about flowers? Wow. Oh, let's get another one out. That's wedding rings that just came out there, by the way. You're the one that they want to marry, and they know it. A soul connection. I'm getting a strong unconditional love vibe from this as well. They look at your photograph, they think about you all the time, they miss you, they want to make new memories with you. Yeah, they've got a photograph of you and they look at it a lot, is what I'm getting from that. They want to get married to you. You're the one. You're their beloved. You're their person. They know it. Let's find out more. How they're feeling about you. In perfect harmony. They just know that when you will be together, that you'll be in this perfect harmony, that it'll just all be good. Exposed and revealed, and you see the true them as well. Like they can't get anything past you. It's like you see deep into their soul here. They see deep into yours as well. Exposed and revealed, especially when you're looking into each other's eyes. They know that you see everything in them. They see it all in you as well when they look in your eyes here. So they're feeling very positive about this relationship. That you're going to be in perfect harmony with each other. Once you're together, it doesn't feel like you are together for me. As a reader here, they've got some changes to make here. They need to feel enough first, so they've got some changes to make first. They're not feeling good enough for you at the moment because they're seeing you as this bright, shiny everything. Manifesting you, yes, but there's something happening in their life that they need to put down first. You are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. So you are enough, just in case you were wondering. You're more than enough. And it's them that's not kind of feeling good enough. It feels like the life is kind of petitioned at the moment, that they've got some things in their life that are burdens and not going so well. And there's you, which is just perfection. It's perfection for them. So let's get some messages out from their heart to your heart. What does the flowers person want to say? What does the heart want to say? I just heard that they want to love you. They want you to feel love. They know that you deserve love. There's a lot there. Okay. First of all, we've got turn on your heart light. That's what I was getting from that, is they want to love you. They want you to feel a lot of love. They want to express all that love. True love. This is once in a lifetime, and they know it. You're their person. This is true love. They feel it. You're a miracle and a blessing to them, and they know it. They want to be that to you. They want to touch you. There's a lot of passion in your person here. They want you to take a chance. So they're a little bit scared that you're going to turn them down and you're not feeling the same way. But yeah, they want you to take a chance on love or take a chance on them. The heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. So they're all hiding something from you at the moment. I don't feel it's particularly bad. I feel like they just got something to sort out in their life. And this is new love for them. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. But this is a new love for them. Like, they love you. This person is in love with you. For sure. So there you go. That's a lot coming from their heart. There are a lot of messages from their heart. But they're really believing in this union. And that you are destined for each other. You're the right one for them. You're the one for them. And they know it. So there you go. Wow. That's incredible. I love it. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for some guidance in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. What else do you need to know about them? What do you need to know about yourself and dynamics and how to make it work really well? And also how this might all play out and the timings on all of that as well, possible timings anyway. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And that's an instant watch kind of a thing. So you do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So check in those places. Promotions folder if you're on Gmail. You probably don't know you got one of those, but you do. And there'll be all kinds of emails in there that you thought you'd missed out on or didn't receive. Because Gmail has that folder and they don't tell you about it. Great. So once you find that email, you'll see that there's a link for a crystal, for the flower, and for the shell. You click on that flower. And on a device where you can open PDFs. And in that PDF, once you've downloaded it and open it up, you'll see there's some information about the reading. Then there's a bit of a free gift in there for you, and also a picture of a video. Click on that picture of a video and you can watch it right away. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with this person as well. It sounds incredible, this relationship. And thank you to all my subscribers. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button down there along with that notification bell. I do a daily energy update every single day of the year for the collective. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I also go live 3 times a week in my show Psychic Cafe. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. Thank you so much for watching again, and if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell and this one's for you, let's find out how they're feeling about you, shells. Now, as always, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. Because in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Whether you're dealing with something emotionally right now, whether there's something you need to heal, some actions that you need to take, or something you need to let go of, we'll find out that guidance for you in the moment right now. And also guidance for you in this relationship. So what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. And also how this might all play out too, along with timelines, possible timelines for that. So if that sounds interesting to you, then toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get into it. How are they feeling about you? Shells, the richness within. They see you as very abundant and rich. Rich personality as well. Like you've got a lot in you, a lot of richness within. Well, you've got a lot of resources. You're very capable. You're probably rich as well. They see you as abundant, capable, sorted yourself out, you know, a lot of stability for yourself and all of that. Marriage material, maybe. Let's see. Soulmates. They feel that you're their soulmate. Twins. Twin flames, maybe. They might know that concept, they might not know that concept, but they feel like you're made for each other. Soulmates. I love it. Excellent. Tell us more. Tell us more. Shells, how's Shell's person feeling about them? Well, they love you a lot. The King of Cups here. They might not be able to express it very well with words, but they love you a lot. And I feel like they'll be able to express it with their body and by helping you out. And I think they probably already do that kind of thing. They show you that you're loved already. I'm just getting, often with the King of Cups, I get that they're not that good with words. They're not that good in putting it into words. That was more how Shell's person feeling about them. Knight of Swords, they want to come dashing in here like the feet are on fire. A strong magnetic pull. Then they just can't ignore it. They want to come in fast into your life. You're an absolute 100% yes to them is what I'm getting here. 100% yes. Like there's nothing in them that is doubting this connection at all. You're 100% yes to them. They are manifesting you here, says the Magician. So they're praying. If your person's a prayer or a meditator, when they do, you're in their mind all the time. Four of Cups though, so there's some kind of a lack here of not being able to give this offer. There's a bright shiny offer here, but they're not able to give it just yet. They want to, and they want to super fast as well. Don't want to miss out on you. So the King of Cups, tell us about this King of Cups. They've got a lot of love for you here, deep love and affection for you here. But maybe not able to express that in words, or maybe it's just the personality type that they're not that good with words and about speaking out their emotions. Intuitively, they know that you're the one for them. We've got the Queen of Voices though, so there's a bit of a hold off here. See how she's holding her hand up as well? It's like, just hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Why are they hanging on? I don't know. Maybe it's not right for them to express their love for you yet in a verbal kind of a way. They might want to do something traditionally here, as in only express it in words to you when there's a solid offer on the table. For some of you, that is right. But for some reason, they're keeping you at bay right now with that Queen of Voices. So they're putting a boundary up to you at the moment. What's behind this? Healing energy, needing to heal themselves first. They're needing to heal themselves first for some reason. Which is why they've got that boundary. They've got a boundary to speaking it out yet. I feel like they could be showing you that they love you by helping you out, by doing things for you, putting you first, that kind of thing. But they're not telling you how they feel. They will. They just need to heal something first. Could be some kind of a heartbreak thing here. Knight of Swords and Awakening. So they want to rush in. Like the feet are on fire. Like they've got a strong compulsion to rush towards you here. But awakening, they're going through some kind of an awakening at the moment. Maybe you've triggered a spiritual awakening in them. It could be a heartbreak kind of thing that they're going through right now. Having to heal themselves ready for you. You've triggered an awakening in them now. So they're going through a lot right now, internally. I don't know whether they've got anyone to talk to about that. They're not one to express things in words anyway. They're more of a, I'll show you how I feel about you kind of a person. I don't feel... Well, I think that they might be doing that for you at the moment by doing things for you, expressing the love in that way, but definitely not in the words. They've got to integrate what's happening for them right now. They're going through an awakening at the moment and having to integrate these energies. They're changing so much. So much has changed for them. I feel like you could have been the instigator for that, for this awakening, but so much is going on in their world right now and changing for them. They are manifesting you, though. They're manifesting you here. The Magician, they want you. The Emperor, they want to take control of it as well. So they do. Like I was getting with that. It's almost like they don't want to speak up and their feelings until they're 100% ready and able to do that. And then it's going to be huge when they do. Then it's going to be like turning up in a horse-drawn carriage with like, that's adorned with like millions of roses and with a diamond ring and asking you to marry them. It feels like when they do express themselves, they're going to be the emperor. So they're getting themselves at the moment to the point of being the emperor so that they feel really strong in themselves, so they've got a lot to offer, and then they're going to come in. So they're manifesting. They might even have this dream scenario of sweeping you off your feet in their mind, and they're getting themselves to that point now. They're certainly raising the game with this awakening. They're realizing that they want more for themselves and they expect more for themselves, and you are more for them. And yeah, they're having to get themselves ready for that. Yeah, for like a grand gesture kind of thing. They also want to do that because they want to make sure that you're a sure thing here. They want to impress you. They want to impress you. They don't want to come into your life going, oh, I like you. I've nothing to offer you right now. And I can't really, tell you how I'm feeling. Something about their home. Hang on. Yeah, something about their home now. So they might be selling a house or sorting out their living situation. They might be in a living situation where they can't actually entertain you at the moment. They can't have you round to the house because maybe they're still living with a family, or maybe they're living with an ex, or maybe, they don't have the housing situation that they would want. And so it feels to me like that's what they're waiting on. They don't feel like the emperor at the moment because they don't have a house to call their own. They're manifesting that, and then they're manifesting you. So there's obviously a situation going on with their housing at the moment that makes them feel not good enough yet to offer you that thing. It could almost be like they would love to offer you a relationship right now, but then it would be like them having to come and stay at yours all the time. And then they don't want to be that. They want to be the emperor. They want to impress you. Okay? So Four of Cups, that makes sense with this Four of Cups now. It's like they can't make the offer yet. The things have got to turn, the wheels got to turn first. So they need a bit of luck, or they need the house to sell, or they need to sort something out, or they need to divide assets, or they need to sort the housing situation out first, which requires a bit of luck or things to get moving there, waiting for house to sell or something like that. Discernment, so they know they're making a good choice for themselves. They're choosing a good choice here to wait for that to happen. It feels to me like they don't want to be a burden to you here. And it just feels like it's a housing thing. Could be about the money as well, but it's definitely a home kind of a thing going on here. They want to sort that out first. Tell us more. How are they feeling about shells? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So the senior is this, someone that's going to challenge them, raise the game. I feel like you've already had this awakening effect in them, and they're raising the game already to even be with you, especially about the housing kind of thing, and also healing themselves as well. They're getting ready for you, and you're already challenging them to step up here, and they are happy about that. Maybe this person had let the life get a little bit stagnant, maybe, hadn't been pushing themselves, and they know that you'll push them. They know that you won't, you'll challenge them as much as you'll support them. They know that, and they want to be that for you as well. They see this as a very balanced relationship. That they're going to be a better person with you. They already are. That's what I'm hearing. They already are. Even to come your way, they're having to go through this awakening process. They're having to step up and expect more from themselves. You're already having that effect on them. They're just knowing you. Stepping out of their comfort zone right now. So they've had stagnant energy, your person, in their life. They've not been stepping up. Maybe they've settled just for like a whatever life. Do you know what I mean? It's like that living situation. There's something about that they know that you're not going to be impressed with their living situation at the moment. And that they let it get to that situation, and instead of not being impressed with themselves and getting themselves out of that situation, they just let it ride and let it continue. And then you come along and they're like, oh God, I can't I can't ask shells because it's not good enough. It's not good enough for shells, what I'm in right now. And so they're having to deal with that. So that is out of the comfort zones. They weren't changing something. So it is like someone who got into this comfort zone of living with a family or something like that, and never pushing themselves out of that. And now they're embarrassed by it. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So the senior is a very creative person. They might be interested in your work and seeing your creativity. They see you as being very empowered inspired, having a lot of ideas, acting on those ideas. You really impress them, eh? Maybe you're doing something innovative, something new, something that they haven't been aware of before. They're very impressed by you here. And forms of illumination, you're really opening up their eyes, and they want to raise up to that level too with you. You make them want to be a better person. Tell us more. Girl with a snake, an empath narcissist paradigm being charmed or used to enable them boundaries. So they might have been used by someone, or they might be being used by someone at the moment. That home situation. Not today. Can't deal with it. Can't speak up. I was getting that from the King of Cups. They can't tell you yet for some reason. Maybe because of this girl with a snake. Abundance though. This is an abundant person in their heart of hearts. I don't feel like they've been living it because of this home situation. I mean, if they've been in a home situation which isn't ideal for them, just settling for that, then that is not the energy of an abundant person. But I feel like it's the core of who they are, this abundant person. I feel like you've lit a spark in them, and they see that. You've reminded them who they are, and of like, step into abundance. I am abundance. I'm creative too. I've got these things. I don't need to be in my comfort zone. I can do what Charles has done and empower myself in my life. So I do feel like they find you very inspiring. You've certainly stirred something up in their world, absolutely. You've woken them up to who they really are again. It feels like your person got a bit stagnant now, and we're just putting up with things maybe that did instigated a long time ago. You're making them feel like they've got purpose. I'm getting goosebumps with this one. You're making them feel like they've got a purpose behind their life again. Your person might have been in depression before, and now you've lit this spark inside of them. You've reminded them. It's like you've woken them up to who they are again. Wow, this is significant. No wonder they want to run towards you there, and they have so much feeling for you. Yeah, very spiritual connection here because of that. Waking them up to something in themselves. Despair. I feel like this is where they've been, and they could still be in a bit of despair because of them trying to sort this situation out, especially because it's the Wheel of Fortune now. They're having to wait on something else to be sorted. And feelings, they've got so many deep feelings for you here. The despair could be about it taking so long. Really deep feelings for you here. It might be blowing their mind that they feel so deeply. They're feeling a soul connection with you there, for sure. Soulmates. They know it. They know your soulmates. Tell us more. A message from your heart to their heart. No, their heart to your heart. What does their heart want to tell you? You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. They're seeing that. They're seeing that you're just this limitless being. They're being reminded that that's who they are too. It's like they're retrieving a part of their inner child again and realizing who they are and their power. Stepping into that power. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So they're really appreciating what you've done for them so far. I do feel like they want to come in and offer you this love very shortly. And back to what you love, reevaluating your desires. You see, this is what you've done for them. But they're getting back. It's like you've almost retrieved their soul for them. You've lit that spark in them again. They've come from this very complacent kind of a place. Now, that was the card 33, and that's the card 3 as well. So I just noticed those 3s there. You might be seeing a lot of 3s. It's also about divine union as well, 3s to me. A very divine number there. Wow, there you go. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that deep dive for more information, for guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. We know what they're doing. What is it that you should be doing at the moment to progress this forward? Let's find out. And also guidance for you in this relationship. What else do you need to know about them and you and the dynamics in this relationship? How to make it work really well? And how's this all going to go down with possible timelines? If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well for that. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. You need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. That email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that shell on a device where you can look at PDFs, and In that PDF, once you open it, after you download it, you can see that there's some information about the reading. You'll see that there's a special free gift in there for you. And also, you will see a picture of a video. Click on that picture of the video and you watch it right away. And so there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support. I'll leave a comment while you're down there as well. Thanks for your subscriber support, very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update every single day of the year for the collective. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in because I give many reads in there, so come along to that. I would love to do that for you. So best of luck with all of this. If this is where you're leaving me, if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.